Hey family, thanks so much for joining me. So I wanted to bring another video. Let me put the disclaimer on here. So take what resonates and leave the rest. This may be your reading and may not be your reading. This is a timeless reading, so it could be happening now, could happen in the future, it could have happened in the past. This could be used as a manifestation reading. All you need to do is claim it for your very own. I get my information from God and from the Holy Spirit. I don't use any cards or anything like that. If you would like to work with me, my information is in the description below. Astrology readings, twin flame work, things like that, and so much more. Um, I'll say sometimes divine feminine, and I mean divine masculine, and vice versa. We have both masculine and feminine energies in our bodies, so use those terms as they make sense in your situation. Let me get into the reading. If there's anything that I left out, I will try to sprinkle it in as we go along. So, what I was talking about was that you may have a divine masculine that has some questions for you that they might need to glow up financially. But maybe they glowed up physically, they look better than ever. They're eating healthy, exercising, and all these things. And they are thinking that they need to get their financial game in order. And this might be a great time for both of you. Both might be glowing up financially, but they might wonder if you like them, if you knew that they weren't where they want to be or where you want them to be financially. But I think they are pleasantly surprised when they talk to you because maybe they don't know it yet, maybe they have yet to find out. You're not with them for the money. And I think it took them time to figure out, and they had the question, they're like, how do I ask this question? But once they figured out that that's not what you were in it for, then I think they were relieved and they felt like they could talk to you more, they could relate to you, they could share more things with you. Like, okay, I feel like I have a person who really cares about me, who understands, who isn't really for me in it for the money, but they're in it actually for me. So they're kind of divine masculine is kind of surprised for some of you divine feminine that you really like them for them and not just for what they can do for you. And actually you're trying to add value to their life, and maybe they haven't met someone that can or that is like that in the past. Maybe the people that they've been dealing with have just been focused on money, or they just want to see what they could get out of them. And this person's like tired of running into people that are not genuine. And when they finally ran into you, it's like a breath of fresh air, and they really might not know what to do with that. But both of you have been glowing up, like I said, at least physically looking beautiful, getting a lot of attention, getting stares. A lot of people want to spend time with you, but because of your experiences in the past and the things that you've gone through, you feel like you don't want to share space with a lot of people. You don't want to be around a lot of people, but let them into your energy because you're feeling like they really don't like you. They just want to use you or take advantage of you or manipulate you or take something from you. And you're tired of doing that. And so again, it's for you really refreshing collective to run into someone who's actually and the divine masculine. Just nice to run into someone that you feel like isn't playing games with you, that they're actually genuinely caring, kind, loving, and they really want to be with you for you. Um, also feel like in the relationship, you might have an option between a couple of different divine masculines, um, and your choice might be an interesting one because you're choosing, okay, this person maybe is in the beginning seeming to be a little bit inconsistent, but you're finding out that the reason that they seem inconsistent is because they're not sure if you'll like them once you find out that they're not super rich or whatever. But I feel like they're going to level up if they're not already, that they're sort of um, already faking it until they make it. And once they get there, they're going to be wildly successful. And I think sometimes what they need is was someone to believe in them, to kind of stand by them and not just want to use or take advantage of them, but someone who wanted to build with them. I think they've been looking for that, someone who wants to build with them. And I think for them, then it takes the pressure off them for, for whatever reason. It's strange that way, that they feel like once no one's demanding them to get super rich, they end up getting super rich because there's not the pressure on them to do it, and feeling like, okay, they have someone to encourage and support them while they grow. And for them, it's great for them to get there. Um, I feel like you have someone, and maybe it's an ex energy, that's upset about not being able to get access to you, not being able to get in your energy. And I think they're upset about it, and they don't like it that they can't get next to you like they used to. Um, I think that, like I said, though, you have this option between these two masculines, and one of them may be divine masculine, one of them may be karmic. uh, you can have two twin flames. So I know that's controversial for some people to hear, but it's possible that you can have two twin flames. And so it's just a matter of you um, doing whatever it is you believe is the best thing. I think you're really searching your heart and your soul to see what's the best choice for you to make. And you haven't gotten all the evidence that you need to make an informed decision about the new person. But I think so far they're actually pretty decent person, excuse me, than, more decent maybe than you thought they would be. There are questions, there are things that you still want to know. And I would say continue to explore and see what you find out, but it's important for you to know that everyone can't be close to you just because they want to be close to you. Some people you need to keep your distance from. Um, you need to make sure that you're protecting yourself and your energy. I was saying that in another reading recently, but you definitely need to protect your energy. You definitely need to make sure that you are being selective about the energy that you have around you. And I think some people are upset with you and they feel like it's punishing you by them staying away from you. Little do they know, the whole time you thinking, I don't care if they don't want to be near me, if they want to stay away from me. This is good. I'm protecting my energy. I'm feeling good, feeling energized, feeling better than ever. And so it's okay if they stay away from you. It's for the best, even though they may not feel like it's that way. Financially, again, I feel like you're glowing up, that this is an amazing time for you, that if you just continue to put in the work, then you will get places that you really didn't know you could get to. That, or maybe you did know that you could get there, but you didn't know when. And now maybe it's coming, it's finally here. And you feel like if you just put in the work, you could really get out of it what you want to. And you may be able to help a lot of other people as well to get something out of it. Um, you just have to see what you're seeing. I think is you being willing to put in the work, put in the hours, the sweat equity, and other people. Sometimes you feel like they're playing around, they're wasting time, and that's something you don't want, is people wasting your time. But I would say continue to watch, read, listen to things that are going to lift you up. As always, surround yourself with people who you know are going to encourage and support. Try to build something with you. Try not to tear you down. Be, like I was talking about this before, add value if you can to other people's lives, because that's what you want them to do. You don't want them wasting your time. You actually want to be, you want them to be serious about the time that they spend with you, and you want to be serious with their time instead of just messing around or feeling like it's, it's nothing to you. And because this person can be looking at something like that because they want people around them that's going to add value to their lives the same way you want. All right, so I think that's it. I don't want to make it too long. As always, of course, thank you so much for joining me, and happy lightning fast manifesting. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. All right, love y'all. Bye for now.